My name is Hampton Dowling. I'm a strategic advisor to Rekord Structures. We're the world's largest manufacturer and distributor of mobile infrastructure, professional structures. So when there's a disaster or some calamity around the world, or our military needs to move forward, we provide that temporary infrastructure. And we satisfy everything from DHS to DOD and to other countries. I thought it was an excellent forum. I thought it was very intimate. In fact, you know, you go to so many of these conferences and expositions, and it's all the major Fortune 250 manufacturers and DoD contractors, all the OEMs, and sometimes, you know, for small and mid-sized companies, and ours is sort of a small and mid-sized company, even though we have a global footprint. It's hard for us to really get close to those individuals that have a say, they have an influence. They're the ones that turn the wrenches of procurement and acquisitions and contracts management, project management and policy development. And this was an excellent opportunity. I mean, you have all these assistant secretaries, you have you know, the director of contract management for the Air Force, the Army, the Navy. Just an opportunity to ask questions, to really understand what's you know, what's in front of them. I mean, what are some of the nuances that companies can walk away with that'll help them you know, explore their business. We have to look at innovation in all of our products and services. Even though we're talking about mobile infrastructure, people think, well, once you design it and build it, you know, it should last and be sufficient, you know, for many years to come. That's not necessarily the case. We have to be able to incorporate, modularize, plug and play, new technologies, service different types of assets. There is that continued focus on readiness and being ready, and we want to improve our processes. But it's all, you know, what's kind of missing, and where I think our company fits in solving some of these deficiencies, is that we're expeditionary. You know, we're responsive. So a lot of the technology innovations and the processes that were discussed, they're sedimentary, although they want to advance the procurement and the evaluation process and award mid and small companies contracts to do better things quickly. But again, it is a bureaucracy. So the focus on moving now. Where can you be in 48 hours? Is it a solution? Is it on capability? You know, do we have to wait for form, fit, and finish? Or are you applying experienced expeditionary execution? And that's where our company comes into play. We're always going to have to be that type of company that enables other companies, the DoD, DHS, to operate and be successful where they need to go, but where they're not currently today. For those companies that are not on the technology edge of the spear, what we deliver is becoming increasingly important, and we have to demonstrate our resourcefulness in order to complement what they ultimately must bring to the warfight. Our nation's going to pivot. The Indo-Pacific region, we're going to have to be in place and better prepared, not to defend, but to advance the warfight. There's 8 major conflicts going on in the world. They're displacing millions of people. We're going to have to fix that. So temporary infrastructure, expeditionary resources come into play. So taking the Marines, the Navy, and the Air Force to multiple islands and jurisdictions and regions in the Pacific, that's important. But so it is helping other countries and even our own managing and housing and supporting displaced people. That's coming into play. The geopolitics of 2024 is not playing out in 2025 and moving forward. So I see intelligent, capable, very mobile infrastructure has become extraordinarily important. You know, the mining community, mines are going to open up all across the United States and in other countries. That requires mobile infrastructure. The oil and natural gas industry has been given a green light to go in many places where, you know, heretofore they haven't been able to go in order for the United States to become energy independent. Well, that's going to require temporary infrastructure with, you know, capabilities that are designed to serve those purposes. So I see the business, the market vertical of mobile infrastructure, of an expeditionary focus as growing exponentially. They might hope so for business, but as I just see the market verticals expand and the geopolitics of the world becoming a lot more aggressive, and the U.S. having to take a very forward-leaning position, our products and services become extremely important for further success to be achieved by those that ultimately achieve the long-term objectives.